Okay, so okay, so welcome. We're going to start our broadcasting, and we're going for this one. And yep, we're gonna back 2 days Friday. Last let's see, we're in. So we had Friday was very tough tournament. I'm expecting to see this today already. Very tough tournament, early rapid tournament. We have players like Jed, we have Avon, we have Jude, Peter, Leonidas, Arhan, Jude. Oh my goodness, this is just beautiful. Strong tournament. Rian, Darren. Oh my goodness, this is just a beautiful. So we have Wolfie versus Jed, and already here. Let's see, guys, who's over here up. I have my few questions already. If you guys all know, this is the London system. Rapid. Wolfgang is playing in 95, bishop d3, c5, pawn takes c5. Sometimes you could just play, c3. Usually as a much better move when it comes to date. So this is the idea for it. Let me see, we'll go back into this. Yeah. I mean, black has a central pawn and, well, white must try to do something out here. Maybe e4 was a little bit better, but okay, because on queen g3, it's creating what? Oh, my opponent can just play bishop d6, which maybe creates something, and then he's gonna play e4, and for some reason it's not happening. So yeah, probably this move is okay. I like black in the sense of, well, when you have way much more center control, like these two pawn duels, you definitely want to feel good about this position. So why not? Yeah, let's see. So let's go back to our next game already. Jude versus Kevin. Jude is white, so I expect to see a London system over here. So this is how we got to this position. Takes, yeah, c4 is usually a good way to, it's a great way for you to challenge after you play c4. So up here, guys, is just making it. This is just check and yeah, winning the queen. I think white should be winning this one. Now we have Peter versus Leonidas. And then, oh, there was some sort of checkmate really quick. I guess Leonidas won this one. Let's see. We have, oh, look at this. We have our friend Anthony versus Louis. PS11 versus PS111. Oh. We're trying to see our new goals for today. We're definitely want to see if we're able. That's right. Hello, Coach Kenneth. Good. I am doing the broadcast. That's why. Let me, yeah. Let me touch you in a few. Let's see if we're, okay. So far, Coach Kenneth was giving a heads up. He's always my little friend over here too. Asked Coach Kenneth to see if he can join us today for Friday broadcast. And let's see how we go. Maybe I'm able to make Coach Kenneth come with us today for the broadcast. So let's see. We have now, let's see, another game I might be searching for. So we have, yeah, let's see. This game kind of finished quick. All these games are finishing. Oh my goodness. Let's see Arham versus, let's see actually this game. Yeah, first game. Yeah, now he's down a piece, and I think that White will be able to win this one for sure. Let's see, Arhan versus Amishna. He's up a piece in this position. Oh my goodness, yes, this was a very basic mistake. Try to see, yeah. So he takes here, and then now suddenly this move, right? Something that we want to see. Yeah. Oh, no, okay, no checkmate. No background checkmate today. Let's just go back and see another game. So we have PS 10 versus 139. Adrian versus Esmeralda. Yeah, so this position, yeah, definitely winning for White because of I mean I'm up a queen, so this is for sure is going to be a much better thing about the position. Let's see, Ali versus Miles, Mr. Fire, Gustrich. When you want fire and spice, there's Goodrich, strong player. Is gonna get this one for sure. He's up a rook, and it seems it's like the best choice. Okay, let's see. So far we have Jed won, Leonidas won, Olive won, Louis 1 point, Cash 1 point, Rian 1 point, GM 1 point, Darren 1 point, Warren is back. Haven't seen him in a couple of days, but he's back. Glad to see you, Warren. Clark 1, Oliver 1 point, Anna 1 point. Oh my goodness, Anna, very, very good. Welcome back. So happy to actually see you guys here into the tournament going forward. Let's see. Now we have Caitlin versus Aban. And I guess Aban is probably, yeah, this position seems equal. It doesn't seem like Mr. Chamari is having a easiest win over here, right? Because it's an opposite color bishop middle game, and 6-1 versus 6-1s, right? So this could be cool. Tell you what, I think I'd rather be white. So maybe, I mean, I have to admit that I don't like my rook on a4 for sure. So let's see. Trying to see. I love the sportsman from. I was watching over here out. I love the sportsman for Warren. He's so uh such a sportsmanship, always wishing good luck and all that. So guys, coach was checking over here on my phone because I want to try to see if I can get Coach Kenneth back in here today for broadcasting with us guys. This is just becoming great. What's up, Blue Julian? Darren Reese. Seeing, looking good, Darren. I want to see you play good games these days. Guys, remember my recommendations. Try to focus as much as you can so we could learn a lot out of these games. Totally fired. Hope you guys are following later after you're done with your games. Come up and follow it up a little bit so you guys can learn. The Frenchman is here. And the Caro Camp Master, both of them. Beautiful players, amazing players. We have them over here just a little in. But I'm so excited to see this is a great game by Catalan. Not so easy for Mr. Chamadia right now in this position. Seems like White is doing fine. Although this Queen F1 move looks a little bit weird to me. So I don't know. I mean, like maybe a move like Rookie would have just to kick that rook out of your 7th rank because you don't want that to happen. So yeah, that could definitely be. This is the last game we have so far. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this last game. I have a questions for you guys over there. What's the name of the world champion that lasted with more? Who lasted the longest world, the longer world champion? Who lasted? Who retained? Who got the title for a longer time? Retained the title for the longest time ever. Who knows that question? Let's see. Let's see if you guys definitely have this one. What's the name of the world champion that lasted the longest as a world champion? Who knows this? I have my little Dougie Summer over here. On it. Tell me, guys, come on. I have this question. What's the name of the world champion who was the longest one with the title ever to happen? Let's see how it goes from here. Trying to see. Wait. Where's Coach Kenneth? Coach Kenneth, come. Where is he? Come on, Coach Kenneth. Talk to Coach Erica. She got you in. She'll get you in. Something that we are looking for. One of the points. Again, 1 point for Jed, Jude, Leonidas, Elliot, Arhan, Louis, Akash, Rian, Kian, Darren, Warren, all of them. Okay, so here, I have to admit, let me see, it's getting warm here. Guys, coach is feeling the heat of the battle here, so I need to take it out. And says that. What's the name of the world champion? Lasts the longest ever. Who has it? Let me see. Nope, definitely not Kasparov, not Spassky. Oh, well, Julian, the third one, you definitely had it. Lasker. That's true. And Manuel Lasker was the world champion lasted longer. He was 27 years world champion since 1896 until 1921. When I have another question, who beat Lasker? Who did he lose his title to? And who did he win the title of? Who did he beat? And who did he lost to? Another, come on. Let me see it. Lasker, yes. Lasker. Lasker. Who did he lost to? Oh, nice, good game we have here. Okay. Avant and versus Caitlin. I could say now that, well, Avant must be probably winning now because there's already a queen down. So, yep. I mean, like, when this rook was on D2, right? I mean, you can't just move this. You should try to trade the rooks. Your right move, the right move is just to play rook e2, and then don't let this rook be on the 7th rank, which is right. But now it's going to be a little bit that, like, because these two pieces are not enough. This is a very strong queen. Actually, there is a game is going to be over in one move. Yeah, queen h5 checkmate. Okay, so far, as I mentioned before, Jad, Jude, Leonidas, Avant, Arhan, Louis, Akash, Rian, Kian, Darren, triplets. I just said that, and Darren and Warren. Just get ready for your next game, guys. And it's already happened. Oh, look at that. We have Mr. Reese versus Jad. Beautiful. And E4 just happened. I'm expecting to see Mr. Reese play. Let's see what he's going to play. Let's go back now to Warren versus Jude. Oh, I'm also expecting to see in this game something special. Let's see. Go back. Oh, look at this. We have. Oh, I'm gonna check this game. We have Oliver versus Elliott. We have Leonardo versus Clark. We have Chenram versus Arhan. And we have Akash versus Miles. Promise, I said to Akash, I will go over his games. And this is how we are having it. We have this. So let me see how it goes, right? For there, trading it. An eye. So let's see. This is very interesting, actually. Here, oh, bishop d5. Yeah, the right move in this position is to play d5. That's actually the right way, because after this move, then bishop d5, and then after bishop d5, there's no squares. Then you just take in d4, and now yeah, like, well, the main problem here is this bishop's on d5, and it's just cutting off the diagonal here. So yeah. Yeah. This is a huge advantage when it comes for, yeah, because I mean, like, it's not easy for you now to castle your king. That's why we need to be a little bit careful with Freddie out of this position. Now, I think they move like bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6. It's actually good. I have my little doggy over here. So, yeah. And let me let my computer down. I don't want to overcharge it. See how it goes. Yeah, so now knight g5. I mean, I'm not sure about this knight g5. I think a normal move would have been okay. Even bishop takes c6 could have been okay, and then just knight e5, or just leave it. And then, yeah, I get myself an outpost, and it was not that active. Let me see. What if I play? Well, yeah, this knight g5 move is for sure, but then just check in f8. Now you must make a decision, because h6 is a threat, knight takes d4 is a threat. And if you're not winning, then you get yourself into trouble. So you need to see, Coach Kenneth, are you around? Let's see how he's going. Let's see my friend Dad versus Aaron. Oh my goodness, Mr. Riz player is Sicilian. I was so much expecting. This is a position from the World Championship. Oh, so he's here. I was wondering, this is what I was saying, Coach Kenneth, where are you? Where are you? Trying to find you out. Right? So, yeah. But for some reason, I'm not able to. Oh, I need to make you, first of all, let me unmute you.
Oh, okay.
Second, now I am going to make you my co-host. Okay.
Awesome.
No, wait. Ward, I'll make you co-host. And now we're in, Coach.
All right, we're in.
Okay, we're good. Now we are. Yeah. I was wondering, I mean, like, where's Coach Kenneth? And I'm asking, where's Coach Kenneth? And let's see how we're doing it.
I apologize, guys. I was a little late, but here I am, ready to analyze a lot of games today.
Coach Kenneth, come on. You were not thinking that you were coming. Don't say you were late. I called you.
You called me. That's right. You did call.
Okay, thank you. People were asking, where's Coach Kenneth? I saw Anthony over here. Say, hey, let's get Coach Kenneth over here.
For sure, for sure. We're repping the PSN 11 shirts, you know?
Your team shirt, yeah.
It's a team shirt day. Where's your team shirt?
Yes, it is. I will be up for it later.
All right. Well, let's see.
ICN, then I got warm, so I only have my ICN shirt.
Right. You only have your ICN, okay.
But I got my blue one getting ready, washing it. So when I get to team meeting later on, boom, it's right over.
You're ready.
Yeah.
I think you have about 30 shirts, right? 30 PS59 shirts, which is awesome.
Yes, that would be amazing if I can get it. Totally agree. So right now, having this position, this is the position that was played from the World Championship from Corona, and Corona calls in. So they did play this bishop b5 line a lot. Let me just actually refresh a little bit here. The position is actually really interesting. This just comes to this, and this is like normal move, right? You can castle. You can just play d3 first instead of castling, because sometimes in this position, white wants to castle queenside, so that's why they don't castle short. But that's a little bit less dangerous for black. But d3 has been played, bishop e3 very well. Queen d2 is a move. Sometimes they play h3, but queen d2 is playable. Then h6, and then h3. He's doing everything. White did everything that he was supposed to. And then after b6, of course, he tried this move, knight e2. The truth is that in this position, most likely the move is knight h2 with the purpose to play f4 in this
Yeah,
position.
he needs to try to figure out a way to break open the center because
Yes, that's
black
usually
definitely.
the main move. Another way to play this position is by playing a3 and then b4. And if you take, I get the a file and positions very well.
And you're stopping c5
I
a little
tried
bit.
this knight
Yeah.
h2 a few times myself, and this is Magnus definitely again. So this is what we're watching from here. But right now we have a different position, and
It
I
looks
don't
like
know. I
d4.
mean, I don't think
Yeah.
black is doing that bad at all.
Yeah,
And this
now.
knight d4 is something because it's putting pressure on the knight on f3.
Yeah, now he has to think about what is he going to do with the knight on f3. So maybe the same plan. Oh, it looks like he took.
Yeah, but trading this star square bishop, I don't know.
Yeah, because now he could play c takes d4. Now he has a c file, so he could play like move the bishop out, play rook c8,
I
c7.
like black in this position.
Yeah, I definitely like black here. A
Yeah,
lot
this
of
bishop. The idea of having the bishop on e3, you can't cancel.
well, let's go back one move to before he did bishop takes d4. So here maybe the same plan you said earlier. Maybe the same
Knight
plan.
h2 still
knight
might be
h2.
an option. Yeah.
Yeah, might be a plan. Knight h2 with f4. He can't castle. Black can't castle because there's still those threats of bishop takes h6, knight takes, and then bishop takes h6.
Yeah.
So
That's actually
yeah, black might be slightly better. Looks like black is trying to get rid of his weakness that was on c2. So yeah, but he still has the backwards pawn on d3. So maybe black can take advantage of that towards the endgame.
Oh yeah, and the thing about this position is that if you play d4 to try to get rid of it, then you're opening up the game, and then the bishops are
Yeah, the bishops are monsters.
Yeah,
especially
so
if bishop b7. Now you're stopping d4. Because now
Yeah.
e4 is hanging.
No, but I wouldn't. I just castle my king is usually best. No
Yeah,
bishop b7.
for sure.
I have no need. I there's no hurry for me. I just need to castle my king, get him into safety, and then whatever you're opening up the game, there's no way I can have a worse game in this position.
Yeah.
I think that for some reason, I mean, we should be fine. Let's see another game. It was very instructive to see this one. We have, let me see. Oh, this is a nice game. Let me see Chanram versus Arhan.
Looks like there's a pawn majority for Arhan.
Well, he's up a pawn.
Yeah.
F5. Yeah, I mean, still, it should be way better. Maybe chances to win this game for black. I mean, but you still have to be careful, right?
Definitely.
Because you could be a draw. So you know what they say, most rook game games are draws. So that's something that we're taking into consideration here. So yeah, why not?
What do you think about the last move played? Let's see. So he decided to take. Looks like he split up his pawns. If the exchange of rooks, I definitely think black can take advantage of this endgame.
No, black is gonna win if we trade the rooks. But now it's a problem. What do you do?
Oh,
you're just gonna be 2 pawns down instead of
now.
one. Right?
Oh, he missed the take. Well, he could have taken again on g2 with check first, and then wait, no, sorry,
no,
it was check. Yeah,
check. Was check.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so here.
I mean, this is a win for sure, but you must be very careful. Let's see what the guy's having over here. Oh, we got Coach Alex shooting out. He is saying, oh, I like Julian. He says Zarin beat Capablanca beat Lasker, and then Julian said, and then then Lasker beat Stanitz, who was a world champion. So that's how it happened. And we have Coach Alex.
Alex is in the chat
saying the knight h2 with the idea of f4. Yes, that's the regular plan over here in this position. We went over a little bit. over it. This is actually Magnus game versus Caruana's game versus Magnus. Very important game that we have in over. Okay, let's see what are we doing from here. What do we do? Is it
Yeah, it looks
winning?
like,
Yes, Skinny 4 is
yeah,
already winning. Yeah, should be
yeah.
able to win this Ampana again. Let's just go over a game that's not so clear. So, Coach Kenneth, let me see if
Yeah.
I find some. You know, we have Julian over here, who is from the same country as you, French.
Julie?
Yeah,
Where is,
Julian is a
French, there is. Okay.
Frenchman.
Frenchman, the French defense.
The French defense got it over there. Let's just go back to this amazing game with.
Wow.
So wait, am I right or wrong, or am I watching that there is like no rook?
Yeah, I think the rook.
How'd
was
this
just-
happen?
Yeah, let's take a look at what happened here. Not really
Yeah,
sure.
because
Looks like he hanged the rook somewhere, maybe trying to dominate the c file or something. Let's take a look what happened.
I'm trying to let me just refresh it because
Yeah, let's refresh. I definitely
what
want to see what happened.
happened. So this one normal, and this seems very. Oh, look at here.
Oh,
Guys, I mean, this is just what can I say? I mean, I'm always telling kids you need to develop your pieces. You must ask yourself what is your opponent intention. I mean, like, and you know, I will castle. I know you always say, okay, so knight takes e5, but I don't think you have a way to play this position and be okay. I mean, you play 95. I'll play. I castle, knight takes e5,
what about the move queen d6? Oh, sorry, what happened there?
or maybe queen d6. I mean, let me see. Let me see. This they just made a move. So
Yeah, let's go back. I think queen d6 holds, and then, you know, because now he cannot play like queen b4, which is stopping him from castling and protecting on e5 as well. And then
what about if I just give the pawn? I just castle. You take on a5, bishop a6, maybe.
yeah, that's true.
I don't see it. Or bishop a6. Truth is that the two bishops, maybe it's okay for black. Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I just
whatever.
kind of worried about giving that center pawn, you know, because now that, I mean, no, there's that pin, but
Look,
those two
even
pawns
in
are,
this position, I mean, no, this is a rook down, yeah.
yeah,
But
this is tough.
this was very much possible to do. I think. Let's see Anai versus Avon. How they're doing.
Looks like
Avon is
rook
winning, yeah.
d6, and yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how this happened. I mean, he got into opening problem.
Oh, two teammates battling out, Avon and Anai,
Yep.
TS11.
So
Let's take a look at Benjamin and Santiago. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Mm.
have them. Let's see what do we have. Coach Alex.
Mr. Figgy.
Figgy calls me all the time. So Figgy, I'm like, and then like he calls me, you know me, like around 8, we were discussing this with Coach Alex. Like, don't you know, like around 8 p.m. or when you call me around that, you know, that's my bedtime, right? Like, you know me. I've been telling you this. I go to sleep like, you know.
Yeah, this
I don't
is,
even think like the same moment. Every time you see your kid is having a bedtime, think about and remember that I am also having my bedtime.
he got to remember that. He has to respect your bedtime at this
Yeah,
point,
my
you know?
bedtime, 8 p.m., 8:30, 9 p.m. I'm like literally with my, you know, snoring and all that. But of course, I do wake up very early. I've been wake up. I woke up today around 5:30, maybe 5:45.
Studying some chess. You got to study some lines.
No,
Prepare
not
for it.
studying though. I mean, like I don't study chess.
Oh,
Like,
rookie one
I'm
here.
supposed to say this one
Oh.
here, but
Oh man,
Looks
the
like
game
it.
has switched.
yep.
E1 completely winning to
Something's happening
losing.
after
Wow.
this, and how do we call this? A skewer?
Yeah, that's a night
So,
right there.
yeah.
Bedtime
Let's
for
see
your guy.
Warren and Darren. Do we have a good game here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a more. Although, yeah, Black is up a few pawns, and
Black has to figure out how to get the rook active.
the
And
knight on g6 also needs to come
yeah,
back.
the knight on g6 as well.
Yeah, that's
But
the way you win pieces once you get them back into the game.
if he's able to hold the pawn on d3 and make that push to c3, he should be definitely getting the queen very soon. But I'm not really sure how in this position.
Black is definitely probably winning because even the bishop on g3, it's like my knight on g6 is not in the game, but he will come into the game.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, again, not so. Black is definitely winning, but it's not so clear how to continue from here.
Yep.
I mean, the only file that's open is really the B file. So, you know, after, okay, he plays there. Yeah, this is, maybe White can try to get active here. What about, what do you think about knight to d4? And now if knight to d4, he plays like bishop c7, you do rook takes rook, bishop takes, knight c6, and then he wins the a pawn. Something like that, I don't know.
I mean, you can't complain about this position. This definitely for Black with these two false pawns. What else we have? This. Oh, what happened? Okay.
I guess somebody gave the rook back. Let's go back a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, because I remember Black won an entire rook. Something like that.
Yeah, right? So this is here. How do you give it back? This is 8-10. Let me see.
Yeah, not too sure what happened here. Black is now looking to get his pawn across. Actually, still maybe. Oh.
E3?
Yeah. Yo, yeah. This just game just turned around again. Now White is winning.
Yeah, because it was just like king takes c2, king takes a5, and then I play b3, right?
Yeah. So, but now White
draw. So I don't know why.
I don't know what the pawn sacrifice was, but I think they had other things in mind. It happens in games, you know. Sometimes you miscalculate things. So, but now I definitely think with the queen or whatever he decides to promote to, he'll be able to win. Let's see if he knows how to do the king and queen checkmate. Let's see what happens. Let's see the techniques, Jonathan. Oh, I guess we don't have to see any techniques for this game. So let's go back and let's see how. I kind of wanted to see how the rook was lost in that game, but I guess we can't view it now.
Yeah, you have to like go all the way. Oh, okay. So this is.
Oh.
Oh, Darren's is saying that he's not happy about what happened in his game. I understand you, Darren. Maybe on that position, I mean, like you did have an amazing position, Darren, because of you know, like 94, you got the two bishops, and for sure that's, and even just like I don't know, queen d6 maybe worse, maybe just castle, and the two bishops in such an open position will probably even warranty at least a draw, but let's just like queen d6 maybe was possible instead of this queen e7. Yeah. Nice game. Nice game.
All right, so let's see what's going on with the last game, I believe, right?
Yep, this is the last game from the round.
We have
So,
Jude and Warren. Warren has about 20 seconds.
yeah. Too many pawns, dude, though. I think this is just let
Time
me play.
advantage from Jude.
King goes
and
to D6, then E5 is coming,
the king activity.
and all these pawns are like, let's just put the pawn on E5 and well, not even this one. Can I understand why not E5?
Yeah.
I guess he's just being cautious. Check. And this is
That's about does it.
you need to play E5 quick. Knight takes F7, then play E4, and then you're able to roll with your pawns.
Yeah, you just need something holding on to D3 so you can.
Yeah, but now knight takes F7, and now you're not able to do it because.
Well, maybe knight F or
knight
there.
D2.
But I was thinking
this
about
one
knight
is doing it.
C5.
Okay.
Yeah, knight. Oh well, that one is actually better. It actually secures D1 as well.
Yeah.
So check, push. Yeah.
Oh, then D2 is coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check and mate. Good move.
Good move. Good move.
And so we have Jed, Jude, Elliot, Avant, Arhan, Louis, Brienne, Leonidas, Akash, which is playing really good chess. All of them with 2 points, right?
Mhm.
Let's see if our games just started. And we have Avant versus Jed. Yesterday they were playing a game. They played a very good game, fantastic one. And I think Avant could have got a little bit of much better position. It was a King's Indian attack. And we actually back into the same idea of the position. They played this position yesterday.
Oh, they're playing similar positions. Hopefully, they prepped up a little line for each other today.
Yeah, I hope Aban did check the line. That was a very important.
Hopefully, they went to the laboratory.
Last game that they played, Jed actually castle on the queen side. And I think the Aban should have played this like A3, B4 really quick. It was nice. It was nice. And I'm watching all these King's Indian attack ideas, and you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try. I'm gonna start playing all these. I said myself, once you get older like me, maybe I need to try to start playing King's Indian attack, London system. You know, these are positions where I don't have to learn a lot. I just have to do them, and this is it.
This is the line. I definitely think this you should give this a try. I see a lot of popular players starting to play it nowadays, so definitely give it a try. Let's see. C4, right? C4 is definitely undermining D5. Looks like White is trying to take advantage of the light squares. The bishop on G2 is now activated.
This was the same position they did play yesterday. He wants to play bishop B7, queen C7, castle, queen side. That's the same position. And I don't see why not to go in for this with the white pieces. But I hope that he understands that what he did yesterday was not. I mean, on this position, see, now he played H6. It's kind of like, and now this is what you need to do, H5, which it's everything making sense. Because you need to make your opponent invest a tempo on H6. And now,
Yeah, he's really tightening his position. White really has a space advantage in the middle of the board, in the middle of the board, somewhat with the pawn on E5.
I hope that he might get that A3 move in, maybe, the way I see it. Because you need to play A3 before. You can't just fool around with it. Or get ready and play. Well, you cannot play. Yeah, you need to play A3 here. And then it's G5, pawn takes.
He needs some kind of counterplay here.
This is the worst move ever in history.
A4.
I'm so sorry to say that. You have to open up. It's like Pawn Storm with the, like, like that's what I say. It's Pawn Storm, but you have to understand it's Pawn Storm with the idea of opening lines, right?
Hmm.
It's not Pawn Storm, like right now, all he needs to do, why, I think that he can just play like, oh, this is then not good. There's no need to play knight to f8 in this position. And now, um, well,
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. A3 maybe is prepping up for B4 with the idea of opening the A file. You maybe sacrifice a pawn, but then E4, D4 becomes
yeah, I
weaker.
mean, you need to
And
be at,
A file.
you cannot just stay over there and don't play your game like this. This is a big deal when it comes to, yeah.
All right, let's check out maybe the second board.
It was so much interest in watching this game. So Jude versus Arhen. Whoa, look at this. This is already in trouble for black.
Yeah.
Because
See what happened in the beginning.
You need to. How is this possible? C5 move. Why not just knight f6?
Yeah, knight f6.
This is a big problem. Check, take,
and now, yeah.
And now, yes, this is creates a strategy position for white.
Yeah,
So simple, just like knight f6, it's just play slap, and then you can just play c5 after the knight is on f6. You need to secure the e4 square.
Yeah, a lot of weaknesses for black in this position.
Yeah.
White might be able to take advantage of all of them. So bishop takes.
Yeah.
Jonathan, your face.
This position is it's good for. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's really good for white.
What do you think about bishop takes b8? I wasn't too sure about that move. I prefer my bishop there.
I mean, like now you give me two bishops, right? I can't complain. And now we'll probably play queen takes d7 for sure. And I don't think now this is a big problem. I don't know why would you want to trade it.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about all of the trading. You need to keep the pieces on the board. I mean, both your kings are still in the middle, but I definitely would keep my bishop on f4 there. And it wasn't so sure how black would get his pieces active, but now with all the tradings that's going on, black. I'm not saying black is
like now, even if you
there, but he's definitely somewhere in the game,
Yeah, a little bit better at least. I mean, like if you move, there are a few moves that make sense over here. So the moves that are gonna make sense over here are the ones for development. Well, he just traded queens.
Yeah. And well, now maybe knight e2, knight g3, go after the e pawn.
Yeah, that's clearly the plan. I mean, I'll take on d7. You play knight e2, and then I will play something like
maybe bishop d6 to take off
c4. No, I will play c4. No bishop d6. c4.
c4.
It's going to be my move.
I don't know. I was oh yeah, I see your idea now. c4.
Yeah. Okay. Because this is where you can actually even also learn a lot about this book, How to Reassess Your Chess from Jeremy Silman. So when you look at the positions difference, I think the king on c6 was probably better, or I don't know. But in the book, he talks about imbalances. And there are a few imbalances over here. So the imbalance of the position is the pawn structure, but mainly the pieces, right? So you have a bishop versus knight. So your job as black is to get the bishop into the game. And yeah, but still, this is still really good for. I can't say there's anything wrong with this position.
Yeah, definitely. Now,
I mean, this is okay for white, so okay. White is just gonna be okay. He's gonna definitely win this pawn, and
Yeah.
yeah. And I still don't agree with this bishop d6 because you put the bishop in d6, but he has like no target. I think the bishop would be better on the f6 square, maybe. Just to let you know
Yeah,
what I
bishop F.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bishop
But
F6.
this still, yeah, this should be still. White should be able to convert anyway. Just double the pawns, put your pawns on dodge squares, make that bishop bite on granite, and then just go over your pieces with the light squares. This is a very single weakness, so only white could be better
Uh,
here.
well, knight check now is just winning a pawn after wherever the king
So
moves, you take on
these are-
e6. Yeah. Nice for white. Yep.
yeah.
Big couple. Lewis.
Darren versus
Oh,
Akash. I want to see this game.
gosh, yeah.
Oh, Akash is playing fantastic chess. Hopefully he is not playing super fast, which is they are. I mean, let's see who else. Let's just go back here. I want to see what
Oh,
was
man.
the development of this position. I'm so interested in
I think the knight was able to go to
these
d4,
players.
d6. Yeah, definitely what happened there.
And
Oh, bless you, Coach Jonathan.
thank you. Hopefully, it's not. I'm not getting a crown, right?
All right, let's see. Well, I think now is definitely a perfect time for white to start playing a5, trying to open up the file. But let's see what happened a little bit before. Yeah, the knight was
Yeah,
able to
this
go
is where I
d6.
want to get here in the game, and then knight here, then a4, knight e4, g5. This is the move I kind of like literally predicted myself yesterday. Because every time you play g5, yes, don't take on g6. Oh my goodness, I think Mr. Chamaria did his homework now. He did it because he understood that once it's knights here, just don't take. And even knight e5 could have done the job here. That's actually stronger.
Yeah,
You
knight
get to
e5
keep your
is,
bishop, right?
yeah,
You can play queen d6 because of knight
knight
f7.
takes f7. Yeah, family fork
And
there,
queen
guys.
e7. Actually, no, wait, queen e7. Take this on d8. Maybe, yeah. But now, wait. So what happened here? Oh my goodness. Now he's down a piece. Yay. No, wait. Can I learn? Let me take the lesson.
Oh,
So in the
because the
game,
queen was on.
yeah, he played bishop e5. Then this bishop f6 move, it's not what we need now. Then knight e5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
after
help
knight
the
d7,
position.
it was, yeah.
You're
Oh, man.
helping him improve. To take is a
Mistake.
Let him capture. So he took, and he made a mistake and took with the knight instead of took with the queen instead of taking with the bishop.
Yeah, because now knight d7, now the queen has nowhere really to
Yeah,
defend.
why not just bishop e5? This is my question. I mean, like if I take with the bishop, wait, oh my goodness. Listen, and this long castle is so dangerous that even here maybe a little bit extra careful. No, pawn takes, and I don't think there's nothing too much going on here. So
yeah, that one little move cost the game. You know, that's how chess is. It's a heartbreaking game
in
sometimes.
95, yeah. Because I saw this position and I basically, I mean, like you do have to. I thought that white was doing okay, and why still not playing b4? This is my question. Why you are so much against playing b4? This is a move that has to be played. You have to play b4, then take on c5 here.
Yeah, for sure. You need to open up the lines against the king.
The
like
lines
you said
against
earlier.
this king. You can't leave him. You're leaving him to be closed. Oh my goodness, Mr. Chamaria. Good job for good game between him and Jed. They're putting it up, both of them. Let's see. But I'm just trying to say over here which things could have been played.
Oliver.
Mr. Asher.
Oh, Okay,
Yeah, 59 versus Benjamin. Look at it.
let's take a look. We have Asher G, my student
It seems
of
like he
the mine
is.
back.
Oh no, he's not a queen. So I thought that he was probably winning.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time I see Asher. So welcome, Asher. Welcome to
Asher G, welcome to
tournament.
the tournament. Yeah.
Let's see if we get.
So let's take a look at Oliver. I really want to take a look at Oliver.
Oh, let's see Oliver. Yeah, you're totally right. I haven't seen one game from Oliver. Let's see how he's like. Oliver's such an amazing player. He just plays too fast. He has to hold his horses.
Yeah. Yep.
Oliver
Looks
won
like
by
he just
checkmate.
won. Yep.
Good job.
So.
Oh, we're back into this game. Oh. So let me see if I get this one. So black now is up a piece. So a blunder must happen for sure. In order for this to.
Oh, check.
Oh,
Check.
just not, but this is what I'm like. Why not to make a normal move? Knight takes e6, right? And just been to Overbrook.
Yeah, this hurts.
This now.
Yeah, that hurts. Definitely, he was definitely winning the game, and then
why rook d7? Why not just rook d2? He was definitely winning the game, but okay.
So, yeah, rook d2 is more active. Put your rooks on the
7th rank. Yeah.
I think Jonathan had a class like that one time, and I walked in. It was a very good class.
Yeah,
rooks on the 7th.
Get there. I'm teaching kids so much about rooks and how to handle those pieces, right?
Strong center. Very strong center here. Oh my God. Jonathan told them to take control of the center, and I think that's what's being done. D4. No, well, Queen F6. There's a lot of good moves here.
Thinking. But black has a lot of space. Center control, it's like everything. So F5, centralize your pieces, and then you're ready to play some F4 ideas. So yeah, I would think that definitely white is like doing great better here. So yeah. See.
Let's take a look at what's going on.
Farm versus, okay, so Benjamin and Asher, we saw this game, should be probably finishing soon.
Oh, a lot has happened.
Now, wait.
A lot has happened.
Somebody lost it, and now there might be a big problem for
mate.
The Viking.
Are we looking at mate here?
Almost.
It looks like King G4, Rook H4, King G5.
No, King G4, Rook G2 check. Not checkmate, but close, right? Rook H4 was enough, but this is stronger that way.
The knight takes.
I captured the queen with the knight.
Yeah.
Right.
Queen G3, knight takes, pawn takes.
So Asher's gonna get this one. Yep, he did.
Yeah. Let's backtrack a little bit. I want to see when the queen and the bishop was lined up attacking H7, somewhere like maybe just 10 moves back, somewhere around there.
Fresh.
Yeah, because white was definitely right there. Yeah, so let's see a little bit what happened here. Just play quickly. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, they're playing now.
Free
Oh, just give
bishop.
a piece. Yeah,
Here.
free bishop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened. And then suddenly now rook c2, and I guess something like that.
One move like that definitely takes your psychology out of the game. You know, once you give up a piece, it just sometimes just
Yeah.
goes downhill from there. So
Yeah, because you're mentally like, oh my goodness, I did this.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Let's
definitely
see
frustrating.
here. So, like I mean, and I'm surprised that Avon hasn't been a little bit sharper with the game because of
Hmm. Definitely threatening some kind of knight takes g3, pawn takes queen f2, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see how white responds. Maybe, I don't know. This is not so easy right now to decide. Yeah, there. Kind of like g4 here, just kind of tightening up the position, not letting the king escape really. Maybe throwing in a knight f4 kind of thing going on over there. Yeah. Oh, played it right away. Yeah, because if pawn takes, g takes, you're threatening mate like almost everywhere. Queen h5 is mate, queen g2 is mate. Rook
Only
g2
move is
is
rook
mate.
g1, right?
What happened?
Only move is rook g1. You can't
Yeah.
take, right? If you take, you're gonna be
Well, no,
toast.
rook g1, you get mated, queen h5.
Oh, you still get mated.
Yeah, queen
So I
h5
guess
is
this is
mated.
checkmate no matter what.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for white.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this game should be over soon. Yeah, I mean, like when you see this game, what is important here
oh,
is that but now this is G
yeah,
takes it.
yeah, g takes. No matter, I think, no
What
matter
keep
what,
playing it?
I
Just queen
think it's
h5 all
frustrating.
the time.
Yeah, queen h5, queen g2 is just too much. Too much threats, not enough defenders.
Yep. Yeah. See, who's on it?
We're doing it, coach.
Trying it. Trying.
Yeah, one last game. Let's see. Asher G.
Uh-oh.
Oh, looks like he's trying to do
What
some trick.
happened with the piece? What's up? Two rooks. Oh my goodness.
This game swings back and forth. A lot of these games swinging back and forth, huh?
Yeah. So this is the last game of the round.
Yeah, rook takes d6. Black has those two pawns on the side. Let's see how black is able to finish this off. Rook check takes on a7. You can take on d5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check. King f6. Rook takes a7. King. Oh, he moves it back. Okay. I'm not really sure about this move because now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the move rook d6. If rook takes a7, you're cutting off the king, then you slide the rook back to d7. You're stopping the passed pawn. But here, I think black just completely wins because the pawn on a7 is holding on to square b6. So definitely a much more easier game now for black.
Yeah, this pawn is gonna be running.
Yeah, he could have played at one
Just
point rook takes
king
a yeah.
d7.
No, well, at one point he had rook takes a7, and black could have taken on d5, and then you play rook b7 following the pawn, and it makes it a little bit more complicated. But here is just
No, it's
he
just basically winning because I can put the rook on b5 and then.
yeah.
No, not king d8. You need to win the tempo in this position.
Yeah.
right? You need to play king f7, go there. Well, he played rook a6. That would be then rook b5, then rook takes a7. This is actually
Or just
okay.
play why not just play b2? They have to play rook e1 and then you start putting the pawn on a5, a4, and then
I mean, like there's only rook e1 as a
yeah,
move.
only rook
There are
e1 and
no
then you
other
have
moves.
a5.
Like rook e4, I can play. Well, rook e4, I'll play. Yeah, rook e2, I'll play just rook b5.
Yeah, here.
That's why maybe king f8 was better in the sense.
Yeah, but here it's still rook. He just made it a little bit longer for himself. But yeah, here rook b5, a3 is over. So a5, a4, rook b5. Yep. Let's see.
I check. There's no need. You're just helping the king get closer, right? This might end up in a draw. This rook check is it's not your goal. So when a move is not your goal, you don't make it. Oh, this is worse now. Go back to b4 and then push the pawn.
Yeah.
Rook b4, not rook c. Okay. Well, that's a way.
Wait, isn't white able to reach both of the pawns? Takes two, a3 takes. I think this might be a draw.
King d2, a3. King c2, a2. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
This is a draw. Yeah.
Well, be careful. White could win, right?
Wow. The game
You allow the white king to
because
come
of the
back to
check.
his pawn.
Yeah, the check was a thing. You know, the check made the
a2, king b2, a1, king a1, king a7, king b2.
He cannot push
King
right now. He
f6,
got
king
to
c3,
go.
king d5,
Yeah.
king d3, king
1,
d4.
2,
Yep.
3, 4.
Draw.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. King
Better
is
run that.
black. King is
This is
too
a
close.
draw.
Oh man, the rook check cost him the game. Rook check. He got the king closer. Now the king was able to take both of the pawns. So yeah, the move here is just
You just allow this. King g4 was the move. Why king e4?
it's still a draw, no? I mean,
Well,
oh no, because white got king. Yeah, white got the. But the thing is, yeah, still. Oh, yeah, it's draw now.
it is. Yeah. You still need to do it, right?
Yeah, you still need to know the techniques here. So, let's see. It'll be very interesting to see what's the final result of this game. Let's see if White is able to push it, pull this off.
I mean, this is, what can I say?
Yeah, this game really took a turn a few times already. Wouldn't be surprised if White was able to come up with the win.
Yo lo llevo a esta primero. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo lo porque?
Yeah.
Está aquí, amigo.
Yep.
Pawn check. Yeah. This is the winner. Yeah.
No, the winning move is king f6.
No, b7. You could still play b7 here. G7, sorry. G7 and then.
Oh, it still wins, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Again, a turn.
I forgot about the. You know what it says? Like, how do you know really quick? Always remember, as long as the pawn reaches to the 7th rank with no check, okay? If it's check, if the pawn reaches the 7th rank with check, is a draw. If it doesn't,
yeah, because the king goes to g8, and then you can't move the king anyway.
Always remember, this is like a little tip. If it's with a check, then it's a draw. If it's not, then just.
Let's see how the game turns again, because this game turned a lot of times. Let's see if now White is able to finish the game with the king and the queen. Looks like the technique has been working so far, right? Night
I
Shadow.
know he did manage okay, but Asher had that game winning.
For sure.
Yeah. So he was
Night
facing the
Shadow away.
Gladiator, Benjamin. So what do we do here? Isn't this supposed to be copycat all the
Yeah,
way?
the copycat, right?
Copycat, your alarm, then your alarm goes off the moment your opponent.
King touches the corner. Yeah.
Why you're not doing copycat? Let's just do that. Once your alarm goes off, the moment the king touches the corner, the first time you need to like literally, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Queen C7, guys. Let's go. Queen C7 is able to
Let's
push
see.
the king to
We're in
A8.
the middle of it. Let's see who's over here. We have
Oh.
Coach Angel over here.
Coach Angel. He said he better draw. Oh, man.
Yeah, King F6 was winning. I have Coach Angel over here.
Coach Angel. I think
Okay, so where's Darren? I
you
don't see Darren. I
wrote
don't
each
see
Angel.
Julian. I have a question for them. Let's see if they're in. Let me know if you guys here. I have this question for you guys. Okay.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Still,
So this is.
still trying to figure out, I guess, what to
Oh
do
my
here.
goodness, what's going on?
Yeah, Queen D5. Again, just follow the rules, right?
Uh-oh.
The copycat.
Spaghetti. Oh.
He needs to do the copycat, Jonathan.
Yep, he's not doing the copycat.
Yeah, no progress. Looks like
What's going on here?
No progress. He needs to force the king to the corner, right? That's how you get him in.
Yeah, can do checkmate in the middle of the board. So you must now opposition gets a check. Oh my goodness, just king.
Yeah, now the fence for the king is way bigger.
No check. Please, the laser. This is the second time. It's gonna get to a draw. Oh,
Nope,
goodness,
no
it's
draws
laser.
here. They're gonna keep fighting.
There's no resign, right?
No resign.
Hey.
Now he's trying to force the H8 now. So, well, 105 moves been played. Might be one of their longest games they've ever played.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the technique now. Queen C6, Queen D6. All right.
Yeah.
Looks like the progress being made now. Now he's Queen E6 now. Keep going. Yep. Queen F6. All right. King to G8 and then Queen to E7. Then you secure. Oh, move the king a little too early there. He needs to be very careful if the king is on H7 and the king goes to F7. Very careful about that move. But it looked like it's not going to happen. So. Okay, don't play King G6. I mean, King F7. Okay, good.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you can't do it. You can't. Oh,
There you go. There you
got
go.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
Finally.
Yes.
Yes,
King
you
F6. There you go. He's done it.
Checkmate.
There he goes.
Yes, checkmate. So we have Jed with 3 points, Arham with 3 points, Riam with 3 points. They tied up for the first place, and we have Jude Ali, Darren with 2 points. Santiago, ICN friend, and Adrian 2 points. Let's see how we go with this one. So we have Riam versus Jed. Let's see, I'm
Yeah.
watching this one, and we have Ali versus Arhe. Okay, so
A lot of Sicilian players in these tournaments, I see.
yeah, T4. One takes knight f3. I love knight f3 ideas.
Yeah,
But
you just
okay,
want to
now
develop
you can play knight f3.
as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah.
That's something that Coach Jonathan always told me. No matter what, get your
What's
pieces
this
out
pawn
there.
e6 move? Oh, I am going to learn about this one too because bishop takes, and nothing happens. Now you're just down a pawn.
I think he was trying to get the F pawn to takes, but there obviously was
Yeah,
a
but
bishop
I
there,
mean,
but
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not what needs to be played. You just play knight f3, bishop, you get your bishop out, your castle, and play the game. But now,
Yeah.
very normal moves are good. Oh, why? Why? And I was excited to see this game, but now already a pawn down. I don't know how this e6 move came.
Yeah. Not so sure
See
there.
Arhen versus Alid.
Checking out the brother now. See what's going on here.
Oh yeah, they played this variation, bishop g4. So this one I know Coach Logan teach to Alid because I know he even I tried this position myself way of the games I did against Coach Logan, and he even suggested so he likes this bishop g4 idea instead of capturing on d5. The bishop g4 f3 this takes c6 has been played queen d4 takes, but guess what? I mean I know this is the position, but I still love the I have my dark square bishop.
Yeah, black has the dark square bishop, which
I mean, white has the dark square bishop. Yeah. Okay, I can't feel like that bad at all. This actually might be a good idea of position for white.
looks like yeah, here I definitely think that if white okay, he just exchanged his bishop here. He didn't create any weaknesses. If you're going to do
Yeah,
it
I wouldn't.
fair, you
I
need
think I would never have done that one. I like this dark square bishop.
you need to create some weaknesses.
Rook f8. Yeah. Teach me, guys. I don't understand.
What about queen h5 here? Queen h5.
A5, yeah,
I mean queen a5, sorry.
that's the most likely. Yeah. Winning a pawn.
I don't know if it's winning a pawn because then if bishop g6, take,
I'll take
takes,
the queen maybe. Well, I'll take on c7.
Yeah, take
maybe
a
I win a
c2.
pawn, maybe not. But this should be drawish. I mean, this is a very equal line. That's why Coach Logan recommends it. But I would still love to keep the bishop and have myself a chance to put pressure on the position of the game. So yeah, this is going to be something.
Rook e4, putting the rook on the diagonal. But he's looking at rook f4 ideas, maybe.
Yeah.
So, how would you respond here? Not too sure. Rook f4, yeah. Rook f4 was played. Yeah, here, yeah, I was thinking about queen to g5, putting a pin. Oh, snap. The queen is hanging. Rook takes d2. Rook takes d2. Yep.
Yeah.
Now he's threatening mate.
Elliot Gitrich. Elliot Gitrich is no joke.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Rook takes. Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. Rian wants to be too tactic. I think he's watching too much movies.
Too much movies. He has
Yeah,
a
but like
creative
at this
mind.
stage, it's six move. I mean, I understand you're making this move, but your opponent is not gonna capture. So
Well, with the F pawn, he's not going to capture
what?
with the F pawn. He's going to capture with the bishop. So
If he
yeah,
captures, I mean, then it could be a little bit what? He takes, rook e8, check, king f8. Uh, if you play check, then I just play king f7. You go queen h7. I mean, I know you're searching for some knight d5 ideas, but this is not.
yeah,
Unfortunately, this is not. Nope,
it's
it's
not
not.
gonna happen there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Definitely not. I mean, not the move. Not the move.
Hmm. So he moved his rook to E instead of.
I mean, like if I'm playing black, I don't need no problems, no trouble in my life. I am more than happy with one pawn, and I'm gonna be extra happy once I capture the d4 pawn, right?
For sure.
So, and there's like no complications. I also have the two bishops. So I think that I mean 95 was a better option for sure. I don't know why not.
Yeah,
Why
knight
I was
e5,
chasing.
threatening
Yeah,
f7.
you're hitting on f7. Yeah, totally not. So I think black is gonna be able to convert here because of it. I mean,
Yeah.
this is yeah.
Yeah, strong, very strong center now, especially winning the d4 pawn. Black now has the two pawns there. So
That's
and now
a must a to do thing that we are like looking for. But yeah,
all Black needs to do now is just exchange all his pieces, and he's able to win this game with that d5 pawn, and that's basically it from here. If he's able to exchange all his pieces, Black has the advantage. Get his king active. His game is over here. Let's move on to the next game.
yeah. Let's see who do we have.
Oh, Miles. Let's check out Miles. Miles and Jude.
No,
Or
Miles and
Jude. Yeah, right
good.
there.
Okay,
Miles and
like
Jude.
Miles, he's such a very serious tough opponent. So
Rookie
yep.
8. Rookie 8 is definitely Black move. Rookie 8 looks like it is winning here.
Oh, he's winning the queen. Yeah.
Yeah, Rookie 8.
Oh, it's like, come on, you can capture pawns when they're on the e file open and you're having castle. Very
Yeah,
important. Quick lesson. Just yep, that's the thing. Can't not just let it happen.
you gotta follow the principles, like we always says. Jonathan always
Yeah.
says what you need to control the center, develop your pieces, and castle. Yeah, that's the things you need to do, guys. You gotta make sure it is done. All Black needs to do now is exchange pieces. Bishop takes f3, just start exchanging. He has to do g takes f3, and the pin is still there. Maybe you could play knight d5 afterwards. And yeah, this is just completely winning here after bishop takes f3, knight d5.
Yeah.
Just make it simpler for yourself. That's all you need to do. So knight to e4, you kind of shutting down your own e file. Knight d5, at least the queen is still aiming on the e file. So definitely would have recommended knight d5.
Yeah. But this is one. Let's just go and see or something else. It's not. Anai, let me see Anai in his game versus Henry.
Henry, yeah. Okay.
Bishop g5, yeah. Oh, blunder after blunder. Definitely, that was horrible. Not good. Not good. Totally not good. Okay, so I guess it's
Intense.
yeah.
What's up, Angel? We got Angel in the building. Dan Reese representing PS59. Angel 33. And yeah, there's some intense games going on over here.
Yeah, they're sharp. I mean, we need to see how they're going. Anyway, what can I say? It's very, very, very. So let's see, how do we get here? So the game seems, let's see who else. Rian, how is it going? I don't think, but up to once. Whose move is it? Jets move. Yeah.
Yeah, so here, strong center from Jets. And yeah, so bishop takes. Yeah, like I said, all he needs to do is you cannot make the game complicated at this point. All you need to do is just like I said, trade pieces, like and then just get your king active at the end of the day. That's all you need to do. Do not.
Yeah. Two bishops. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, oh, this E3 move is also strong.
Yeah.
Because bishop E3 is coming. So.
Well, F3. I guess you could just play F3. I know that there's a little
Yeah,
bit more
but
there,
if you
but
want to
yeah.
leave with the pawn like that, be my
Yeah,
friend,
it's very
right?
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, this is they're very simple ideas like bishop b6 and then
Queen
d4
A5.
is
I
rolling.
think Queen A5 is the strongest move here. Now you're turning to win the piece. I mean, where is the knight going to go? Oh, he took first.
Rook takes and then what? What do you mean? Queen a5?
No, I was saying Queen A5 beforehand. Before taking on C3. Oh, he wants to keep the show going. D4, D3, D2.
Oh, rook d3. I mean,
Rook D3, bishop.
there's nothing else. Bishop b5.
Oh, bishop B5 hangs with the queen on H5. He needs to play like
Yeah. Oh, then rook d3 is the right move with the idea of double rooks. Yeah.
yeah, he needs to figure out how to now maybe just play A6, but then they could play A4 to stop you. Then queen B6. Yes, he made it a little bit more difficult for himself for sure.
I mean, this should still be winning, but I am going to capture that d pawn. So
yeah. Now turning
bishop
bishop.
strong enough too. Double my rooks, but bishop b5 is coming. So
yeah, bishop B5. That's
I think a4 was needed to be played
to stop bishop B5, and the rook was still holding on B3, so you're still a little bit okay over there.
Okay, so far, let me see, what's the game with? Yeah, so I think from what I see, I think Jed is gonna take the tournament again. He's gonna win. He's gonna be the sole leader after this game, and he's gonna be probably winning. Arhen lost his game against Elliot. I think the games that we're watching are very good, but still, kids, you guys are playing too quick, too fast. I know it's 10 minutes, 5 seconds delayed, but during the opening, you must take your time. And also, a lot of prophylactic thinking is happening. You're not asking yourself, how is my opponent going to react? This is my calling for most of the kids. You have to ask yourself, what is my opponent doing right now?
Yeah,
What
and at the same time, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's a very important. So having prophylactic thinking is one of the main ideas. So you can't just make the move and think that you're playing the game by yourself, right? Your opponent also has a brain. And so the games are very good and everything. So we're gonna get ready for going later on to our after school lesson. Guys, be ready.
Wear your t-shirts.
Team shirt today.
Yeah, t-shirt Friday.
And we're also gonna have serious games later on in the afternoon, which it's going to be amazingly strong. last Friday had the strongest players all over New York. So I'm advising you guys to tune up to ICN Network. We have
ICN.
videos. Be ready to check your videos whenever you guys want, okay? Coach Kenneth.
Yes, it was a pleasure, Coach Jonathan, analyzing these games. Like I said, I just saw a lot of games where people were just not castling at all. Like first 10, 15 moves, your king should be castled and everything. So definitely that's something to learn from a few games over here. But like I said, Coach Jonathan, it was a pleasure going over these games, analyzing, and yeah, stay in tune. We will be analyzing. Coach Jonathan and Coach Angel will be analyzing games. I believe at 4 p.m. So definitely check that out. More videos will be coming out from coaches from all over ICN. We have Coach Malcolm doing some endgame series. We have Coach Matthew doing his World Champions video. So shout out to you guys as well. Logan is doing videos as well. So check that out and enjoy your Fridays, guys. Enjoy your
Okay, see you around. In and out,
Yeah.
coach. Let's finish here. Okay. So